Welcome everybody to the campus of Trinity University, Calgar Gym on Julie Jenkins Court. We've got some neutral volleyball action as the Southwestern University Pirates take on the Hardin-Simmons University Cowgirls. My name is Reed Rosales with the Tiger Network, bringing you some neutral volleyball action because here at Trinity we bring you every match that hits our courts. Imagine that. So Southwestern coming off a loss yesterday against Trinity, looking to bounce back against Hardin-Simmons, who's riding a little bit of momentum right now. They've won their past two games against D2 Sul Ross State, and they won their senior day match against McMurray. Both sides desperately wanting a win. Southwestern needs this win if they want to keep their at-large chances alive. Hardin-Simmons at this point in their schedule is pretty much win the ASC tournament or bust in terms of reaching the NCAA tournament. Southwestern starters, Kendall Juergens, Izzy Rodriguez, Brooklyn Spikes, Annika Flora, Lily McWhorter, Chloe Blanchard, Tatum Ahrens, and Lauren Beck. For the Cowgirls, your starting lineup is Jaden Hernandez, Lee Jesperson, Keaton Rogers, Liz Keidel, Kat Martinez, Abigail Allen, and Avery Tumlinson. And it will be Keaton Rogers to serve us into this match. And we're underway in San Antonio. First serve receive, a bit shanked, but Southwestern gets it over anyways. Swing out of the middle, it'll be a quick kill for Jaden Hernandez for the Cowgirls. So 1-0, Hardin-Simmons. Next serve. Rodriguez, much better serve receive. Backs at the swing from Ahrens, doesn't get down. And that'll be a kill for Hardin-Simmons. Lee Jesperson getting the kill. Ahrens really thought she had it. Southwestern maybe took their foot off the brake for a little bit, but the call didn't come. They'll get a freebie, though, as a good start for Hardin-Simmons ends with a service error. Tatum Ahrens serving for the Pirates. Pushing the set, and that will be a bit too inaccurate. So Southwestern tying things up. Not of their own accord, more of Cowgirl mistakes so far. Pushing it, the swing, it's a tool kill for Lee Jesperson. She'll send herself back to serve. It is an SAA versus ASC matchup. Izzy Rogers with a nice serve receive. Pirates go to their middle. Doesn't fall. Swing from the right side. Good dig by Rodriguez. Next swing from Juergens. Dug up by the libero for Hardin-Simmons. But a tip over by Liz Keidel will be a kill. Next serve coming up for the Cowgirls. Jesperson gives it a good ride. An ace for Lee Jesperson. Southwestern kept it close with the Tigers yesterday, but Trinity just pulled away in that third set. Southwestern still struggling to gain some momentum. Flora pushing it to Blanchard. That'll be a tool kill for Chloe Blanchard. Called her name plenty of times yesterday. One of a trio of players that have been very good at getting kills for these Pirates. Lauren Beck to serve. We have a stoppage of play as we are confirming something at the stats table. It's a down official. Says, wait, can't serve just yet. Lily McWhorter joins her crew up front for Southwestern. Beck is just now bouncing the ball around. Basketball season starts here at Trinity, women's basketball season, to be specific. They play Emory tonight at 6 p.m. But it looks like our delay is over. Beck serves. Rogers back set. Big swing, and that'll be a kill. Abigail Allen. Swinging from the outside, listed as a middle blocker. Graduate student out of Coleman, Texas. Quick set, maybe a bit of a miss set. McWhorter gets it over though. Next swing from Hardin-Simmons. Guido put some power into it, but Pirates try to respond, but get blocked. Avery Tumlinson and Abigail Allen coming together to stop that cross-court attempt. Pirates push it over on their first attack. Back set, swing, high off the hands, and that'll be a kill. Kill for Abigail Allen. Timeout, Southwestern. Understandably called. They're down by 5, and they have not really gained any momentum at the start of this first set. Hardin-Simmons, it has been all them. I mean, all you need to do is look at that hitting percentage to really get the story of the game so far. Southwestern just struggling to hit the hardwood right now. It's as simple as that, really. It's not like they haven't given it some good swings, but Hardin-Simmons has also been playing some great defense as well. See, they're leading that digs category by quite a margin for this early on. Southwestern's timeout huddle will stop very quickly. Hardin-Simmons will take a bit more time. And we will see what the Pirates do. It was a very quick huddle for their timeout. I mean, let's see if it ices Kat Martinez, who has been serving for Hardin-Simmons. Junior out of Abilene, Texas, hometown kid. Hardin-Simmons from Abilene. Beat McMurray for their senior day. Murray also in Abilene, so crosstown rival. Beating them on your senior day has got to feel good. Chloe Blanchard gets the kill out of the timeout. What you want if you're Southwestern. We will have a double substitution for the Pirates as Taylor Johnson and Emily Marks enter the court for Southwestern. Marks, another great outside for the Pirates. It is Johnson to serve. Johnson, one of the best servers for this Southwestern Pirates squad. But her serve's handled well this time by Hardin-Simmons, and that's a quick kill for the Cowgirls. Abigail Allen, graduate student, has had such an immense impact for this Hardin-Simmons team. Double substitution for the Cowgirls as Allison O'Shaughnessy and number 16, Rachel Nort, entering the match. Swing from Marks, blocked by the Cowgirls. It was a strong swing, but an even stronger block coming up to meet her. It's 10-4. Again, Southwestern desperately needing this win for at-large purposes. Johnson, wow, great run of the middle, but the attack will be called a touch. So yes, a good run in the middle indeed. McWhorter gets the kill. With how long it was taking, I thought they were going to say no touch, but no. Lauren McIntyre serving for the Pirates. And then the Cowgirls have just been responding with every Southwestern kill. Hardin-Simmons has been getting a kill. Good for the Cowgirls, not so good for the Pirates. Ariana Villanueva to serve for Hardin-Simmons. Number 10. Johnson sending McWhorter out the middle. Doesn't get anything through. Tatum Ahrens, nice swing, but Villanueva with a nice dig. Strong swing. Was there a touch? No, there was not. Hardin-Simmons really wanted one, but instead Jesperson will be tagged with an attacking error. Lily McWhorter to serve for the Pirates, the senior middle blocker out of the Woodlands, Texas. First swing from Jesperson, and that'll be in for the kill. Planks it off of the lines judge. Took a bounce though, so didn't have that much speed onto it. Took it like a champ. Avery Tomlinson serves it into the net. Freebie for the Pirates, who are still down by 5. Annika Flora goes back to serve for Southwestern. She enters with number 8, Brooklyn Spikes. Sophomore middle blocker will be up front for the Pirates. Flora's serve handled well. And that's going to be a kill. It went high off the hands. Rachel Nort getting the kill. Double substitution for the Cowgirls as Keaton Rogers and Abigail Allen enter the match. And man, what a serve. Well, what a recovery for the Pirates. Able to get that tricky serve over. But it'll still be point Hardin-Simmons, as they have just been clicking offensively right now. Hardin-Simmons is hitting .600 currently. Serve from Rogers. Arin, softer approach. That's what the doctor ordered. Big hole in the middle of the court, and a diving Cat Martinez couldn't save it with the pancake dig. Tatum Ahrens to serve. First attack out of the middle from Hardin-Simmons. Jaden Hernandez just whooped that ball. That was quite the spike. 15-8. Lee Jesperson to serve. Laura going into Jurgens, gives it a good swing, can't get it down. Softer approach, joust at the net, won by the Cowgirls. Hardin-Simmons doubling up on the Pirates right now. They have just been unstoppable offensively this entire set. That'll be a point for Southwestern. They get a freebie. Really, the one area has been maybe kind of a struggle for the Cowgirls, if you can even call it that, has been serving. It's their third service error, although they have an ace. Serve from Beck. Off the hands of Martinez. Cowgirls get an attack off anyways. Saw an intended call, so Southwestern point. Back to serve. One of 2 players in the libero jersey for Southwestern, the other one being Izzy Rodriguez. Beck will get a service ace right off the platform of a Cowgirl. Ideally, that's how all your serves go. 16-11, still a 5-point gap between the two sides. Southwestern can definitely make the comeback. Attack from the 3-meter line is blocked. Southwestern putting up a block. Had 9 yesterday against Trinity. Now timeout, Hardin-Simmons. Head coach for the Cowgirls is Kendall Crisp. Head coach for the Pirates is Don Flora. Assistant coaches for Southwestern, Jeremy Ford and Brissa Ochoa. And the assistant coaches for Hardin-Simmons, Kyra Bailey and Ali Meyer. I mean, Still, I think the stat that really tells the story is that hitting percentage. 13 kills on 4 errors. 13 kills on 16 points. That's pretty crazy. It's a lot of kills for this early on in the match. And once again, Southwestern, quick timeout. Although they weren't the one that called it. Quick timeout for Hardin-Simmons too. About 30 seconds left on the clock when they both broke. And they want to get things going again. It's a 4-0 scoring run for the Pirates. The seas were a bit turbulent, but the wind in their sails now. We'll see if they can keep it in their sails. Beck gave another really good serve there. But it'll be a kill for Hardin-Simmons as Liz Keitel slams it home. Pushes Kat Martinez back to serve. Serve from Martinez. Difficult one. Bump set. Attack from the back row from Ahrens. Easy enough to handle for the Cowgirls. They set up their own back row attack. Wow. Lee Jesperson, the junior, giving a wicked back row attack in response to a out-of-system back row attack from the Pirates. Flora pushing it to Blanchard. Blanchard just broke through the block on that swing. 13-18 kill for Chloe Blanchard. Double substitution. Taylor Johnson and Emily Marks back on the court for the Pirates. This gap, it's been a while since it's been under 5 points. Can Johnson serve them into that? Yes, she can. Perfectly split the seam between Jesperson and Keitel. Service ace for Johnson. It's exactly where you want to aim it. Next serve for Johnson. Forces an overpass. Attempting to put it down on one. Cowgirls. There's the whistle blown. And they're calling a player in the net for Hardin-Simmons. So now a 3-point gap. Southwestern slowly getting back into it. Another serve from Johnson. That one's out. We'll see how much of a momentum killer that is. Hardin-Simmons gets a freebie. And yep, you can see the touch there from Tomlinson. Clearly hand in the net. Double substitution for the Cowgirls. Allison O'Shaughnessy and Rachel Nort coming on. O'Shaughnessy serves. And that'll be a kill for Southwestern. Not letting that service error get to them. Lauren McIntyre checks in to serve for the Pirates. The Pirates keep that ball alive after a nice attack from Keitel. Swing from the middle, and that'll be a kill for Avery Tomlinson. Junior out of Johnson City, Texas. Just up 281. So Hardin-Simmons the first team to reach 20. 20-16. Ariana Villanueva to serve. Bump set for Ahrens. Easy receive by Martinez. Swing down the seam. Point for Southwestern. Call it out. Serve from Lily McWhorter. Big swing from Jesperson. That will be a kill, emphatically, for Lee Jesperson. So now the gap is stuck at 4 for the Pirates. Starting to get into crunch time. Serve from Tomlinson results in an easy put down for the Cowgirls. As the serve received was way too close to the net. Close enough for the Cowgirls to put it down. Next serve from Tomlinson. Oh my God, what kind of bounce off the net was that? Point for the Cowgirls. That might have been the craziest roll on the net from a serve that I've seen in this gym. That was crazy. That was crazy. Let's watch it one more time. Just a spin like a top off the tape. Can't really do much there if you're Southwestern. That's just a little unfortunate. Southwestern's hitting percentage has been increasing steadily over this set, but still 481 for the Cowgirls is just a bit too overwhelming. It's a 6-point gap against Southwestern. It's not an impossible comeback, but it's going to be hard. You can only afford to trade 1 point, and then it goes into extended digits if you do. Tough position to be in. Kill leaders for Hardin-Simmons. It's a 3-way tie at the top. Lee Jesperson, Liz Keitel, and Abby Allen all with 4. Jaden Hernandez also has 3 kills and is hitting a perfect 1,000. Chloe Blanchard leading in kills for the Pirates, 4 for 6. We're back into it, and Emily Marks gets the kill out of the timeout. It's her first kill of the match. Double substitution with Annika Flora and Brooklyn Spikes back on the floor. Annika Flora, one of the seniors for the Southwestern squad, giving a serve. A swing, great dig from McIntyre. Ahrens gives it a swing, diving dig from Kat Martinez, and a kill out of the middle. Jaden Hernandez makes it set point for the Cowgirls. Keaton Rogers and Abigail Allen back on the floor. So Keaton Rogers, the senior setter out of Roanoke, Texas, serves it. Flora back set. Ahrens can't have that shot hit the hardwood just yet. Softer approach. It's sent over on 1, and that'll be a kill. Jaden Hernandez hitting it off of McIntyre. And a dominant performance in that first set by the Cowgirls. An offensive masterclass. 20 kills in the first set alone. That is pretty crazy. Hitting 484. Wild, wild. Well, you will watch some highlights on your screen. We'll take a small break on the Tiger Network as we switch sides and take a moment to let these two teams adjust for the second set. Welcome back to the Tiger Network. Reed Rosales with you. Man, what a first set for Hardin-Simmons. You're hitting that well and earning that many points for yourself. It's hard not to win a set, just to put it at that. The Pirates have made their way back on the court with about a minute left. Looking at the players I see there, it doesn't look like they're making any changes. Pirates were getting some momentum near the end of that first set. It was just Hardin-Simmons was ahead by so much, and they were hitting so well that the gap was just insurmountable. But we have seen stranger things in CalGuard Gym. See teams hit over 400 and then hit in the negatives for a set. So who knows what happens? Hardin-Simmons is a very good team, though, so not very likely that they would do that unless Southwestern really starts putting up the block. Now, Hardin-Simmons just clicked on every part of the game in the first set. 25-18 victory. Southwestern looking to respond. Annika Flora going back to serve. We have both liberos back on the court. Southwestern lost to Trinity yesterday, but before then, they had won their past three, including a 4-set win over Trinity in Georgetown. Both sides have their conference tournament set at this point. And we're underway. Bit of a difficult serve receive. Just a pushover forced by that great serve from Flora. Swing from Juergens gets sent back. Out of system, down ball, and that will be a kill for the Cowgirls. Great effort to try and save the ball. But Cowgirls come out on top, score the first point of the second set. Lee Jesperson serves. Quick run up the middle, Juergens can't get the ball down. A tip from Jaden Hernandez doesn't fall either. A lot of soft approaches, easy put down for Ahrens. But they're going to call point for Hardin-Simmons on the reach over. So reach over on Ahrens results in a 2-0 lead for the Cowgirls. Tough serve. Pirates get it over somehow. Man, Hardin-Simmons was convinced they had that point. Convinced that it was just going to go out. And yeah, much clearer look at the reach over. Ahrens serving it. Wow. Oh my goodness. Liz Keidel. We only have so many volleyballs here in CalGuard Gym. Can't go crushing them like that. Serve from Martinez is an ace. Catches the back line. Misjudgment from the Pirate side. Hardin-Simmons off to another great start. Good serve receive. Swing from Juergens gets the kill. They're going to need her to get heated up a little bit. That's her first kill today. Lauren Beck back to serve. Lily McWhorter back up front, playing middle block. Serve from Beck. Good serve receive from Jesperson. Oh my goodness, another powerful swing from Abigail Allen. Hardin-Simmons up 5-2. They have just been laying the pain on the volleyballs. Keaton Rogers, not Keaton Rogers, my apologies. Alison O'Shaughnessy served that one. Tip over, picked up by Flora. Swing from Blanchard. One touch off the block made it easier to handle. And that'll be a kill for Avery Tumlinson. The Cowgirls can do nothing wrong, it seems. O'Shaughnessy, another serve. And a block for the Cowgirls. Results in a double being called. I was expecting too many touches. But no, a double being called. Not often you see a double get called. And nowadays the NCAA made them user-friendly, as in they don't really call them that much anymore. They're supposed to be a bit more lax. Coach Flora not happy about the call. Made his protest known to, we'll see here. So after the block. So they're saying there? I'm not quite sure about that one. That was a bit. So O'Shaughnessy will serve. It'll be a replay called. So successful protest for Coach Flora. Big swing, and that will be a kill for Chloe Blanchard. Taylor Johnson and Emily Marks make their way back onto the court. Johnson goes back to serve. Coach Flora knowing a thing or two about being in an official protest. Back when he was a coach at the D1 level, he had a successful protest of a game. Had the game moved to a later date. Pushed, huge swing, and a big block by the Pirates. Perhaps it was the momentum they needed. They're only down by 2. McWhorter and Marks stuffing that Hardin-Simmons attack. Serve from Taylor Johnson. O'Shaughnessy attempting the back row attack. Nothing doing there. Huge swing from Marks. That'll be a tool kill for Emily Marks. Southwestern only down by 1. So with Taylor Johnson, another serve to be sent the Cowgirls' way. 3-0 run for the Pirates. O'Shaughnessy going to the middle. Cowgirls will snap that scoring run. Avery Tumlinson getting the kill. She'll sub out in favor for Ariana Villanueva to serve. The senior out of New Braunfels, just up I-35. Good serve receive from Rodriguez. Attack out of the middle, doesn't fall. Good coverage for the Cowgirls. And that'll be a tool kill for Lee Jesperson. Lee Jesperson. That is kill number 6 for her. Another serve for Villanueva. Serve receive ended a little closer to the net than it was comfortable. Big swing. Good take by Martinez. Blocked by Southwestern. Coverage good enough for Hardin-Simmons. Southwestern will get an attack off with Marks. Martinez kept it alive. That's very close to the net. It'll be point Southwestern. A good attempt to save it, but it was not in a position to continue further from there. Lauren McIntyre will enter the match and serve. It is 6-8, Hardin-Simmons advantage. Bump set for Jesperson. Wicked swing, but a little errant. 8-7. So with the Cowgirls back to serve, or with the Pirates back to serve, my apologies. That'll be another point Southwestern, so Southwestern will be back to serve. Another serve for McIntyre. Southwestern will be the 2 seed in the SAA tournament. That'll happen in Atlanta, Georgia. Good swing from Nort, but kept alive by the Pirates. Dual kill for Ahrens. And the Pirates have taken the lead. They have sailed past the Cowgirls. Timeout called by Hardin-Simmons. The Pirates take their first lead of the match, I believe. Hardin-Simmons still hitting well, but the hitting percentage not at the level that it was at the end of that first set. A 4-0 scoring run for the Pirates. Chloe Blanchard, 5 kills. Emily Marks, 3 kills. And Lily McWhorter, that trio has been doing very well. Marks is hitting 500. Blanchard is hitting 444. And McWhorter's hitting 333. On the other side, Hardin-Simmons, Jaden Hernandez is hitting 833, 5 for 6. But a much lesser set offensively for Hardin-Simmons. Still not a bad one. They're hitting 188 for this set. But that pales in comparison to the last. Southwestern hitting 333 for this set in particular. Southwestern faithful have shown up to support their team, as this is easily the closest place that they can play in terms of a conference opponent. Nelson, the SAA, a little far away. Quick kill for Hardin-Simmons out of the timeout. Lee Jesperson making good use of it. Avery Tomlinson will go back to serve. Serve from the junior is out. Good eyes from the Pirates. So 10-9. Pirates take the freebie and reach double digits first. Lily McWhorter back to serve. Serve from McWhorter is a good one. Pirates attempted to put it down on the overpass, but they were unable to do so. They get another attack off, and that'll be a kill. Emily Marks broke through there, to say the least. That was a good showing of strength. Serve from McWhorter. Handled much better this time by the Cowgirls. They lasso a point their way thanks to Jaden Hernandez. 11-10. Double substitution for the Cowgirls. Keaton Rogers will go back to serve, and Abigail Allen back on the floor. Allen has had a good match for herself. 5 kills, 1 error, 7 attempts, 571 hitting percentage. It's a tough set. Big swing, and that'll be a kill for Emily Marks. It's an off of a Cowgirl. As the Pirates really firing the cannons now. Annika Flora goes to serve. In that middle position, Brooklyn Spikes back on the floor. 6'2" middle blocker. Pushing it to Jesperson. Down the seam. Was there a touch? No, there was not. Point Southwestern. And Coach Crisp not looking too pleased with that call. Wanting a touch. Serve from Flora, a little off the tape up front. First attack from Hardin-Simmons gets sent back. They send it over on 1. Swing from Ahrens is blocked. Jaden Hernandez and Abigail Allen come together to stop the freshman. That was close on that replay. So maybe wanting that call as well. Flora sets the middle. Juergens gets dug up by Martinez. Hernandez trying to get another kill. Nothing doing. Ahrens swings. 1 touch off the block up front for the Cowgirls. Back set, next swing. Good dig by McIntyre. Oh, a bit out of system. That final touch, not what the Pirates exactly wanted. And that'll be a kill. for Abigail Allen. Southwestern handled the ball well, but just a lack of who was getting the next touch. Serve from Jesperson, and that is out. Freebie for the Pirates. Yeah, always take those. McIntyre will go back to the bench. Serve for Tatum Ahrens. Oh, set was a little close to the net. Next swing from the Pirates, sent back their way. Blanchard will try again. Much better swing. It's hit up high. It'll be a free ball for the Pirates. Laura, quick set, and that'll be a kill for Juergens. Kendall Juergens on the right side. Taking that point to the bank. 3-point gap between the Pirates and Cowgirls. Kat Martinez, the libero, setting it up, but a block. Block number 3 for the Pirates. Timeout, Hardin-Simmons. Still quite a considerable gap in the kills category. Hitting percentage has closed significantly. Really, it's just Hardin-Simmons was very good in that first set. That's why their match stats are so much higher. But high error for Hardin-Simmons. Really, Southwestern got into things after that small protest by Coach Flora on the double call. That resulted in a replay of that point. Ever since then, it has been Pirates. Pirates, Pirates, Pirates. They have a bit of a lead here, and it's kind of been a reverse of what happened in the first set, where Hardin-Simmons had a lead for a majority of the match. Now Southwestern holding a lead for the majority of the second set. Southwestern is done discussing. We'll go and see how they've adjusted, hoping to ice Tatum Ahrens, who was serving for the Pirates. High fives between Jaden Hernandez and Abigail Allen. Interesting high fives. Wow, what a one-handed set from Keaton Rogers. Made that attack possible. So point out of the timeout for Hardin-Simmons. Jaden Hernandez, once again, she strikes. And a small discussion between Coach Flora and the down official. Also a coach between his daughter, Annika Flora, and the up official. Swing from the 3-meter line from Juergens. Great defense by the Cowgirls. Next swing from Allen. Great dig by Ahrens. And that one into the rafters. That'll get down. That's how you know you're strong. You get a kill so powerful that it hits off the rafters here in Calgard. That is a difficult thing to do. So 17-13. Lauren Beck back to serve. She came on with McWhorter. That'll be a very far serve. Double substitution for the Cowgirls. Allison O'Shaughnessy and Rachel Nort. O'Shaughnessy to serve. Nort up front. A very long attack, well beyond the 3-meter line. It's an effective one, though. Down ball sent over by the Cowgirls. Flora, quick set to Spikes. Cowgirls kept it alive. Free ball for the Pirates. Ooh, trying to set it on one. Makes the attack a little awkward, but it'll be a kill. Over the heads of the scorer's table. McWhorter tried to spike it on one, and it led to a very odd attack. But it worked, so you'll take it. 18-14. Taylor Johnson back to serve. Quick to the middle. But Tomlinson dug up. Out of system attack. Blocked by Hardin-Simmons. A more proper attack from Marks. Softer approach, nothing doing. Big swing and a big kill for Liz Keitel. 18-15. Southwestern up. Ariana Villanueva. Back to serve. Villanueva serve. Handled well by the Pirates. Going on the slide, Lily McWhorter gets the kill. McIntyre back in this match. She goes back to serve for Southwestern. Hardin-Simmons has used both their timeouts. So at this point, it's the players on the court who need to figure something out. O'Shaughnessy going to Jesperson, blocked by the Pirates. Another block by the Pirates. Dump attempt, ooh, and that'll work. Not in the sense that it tricked the Pirates, but in the sense that we had two Pirates not agreeing on who should take it. Johnson, I think, was expecting Rodriguez to take it, and Rodriguez was expecting Johnson to take it. Arens, wow. Loud swing, but just a little inaccurate. 19-17, Hardin-Simmons only down by 2. But a freebie for the Pirates. Not what you want to see if you're Hardin-Simmons. That'll send back the senior middle blocker, Lily McWhorter. She has hands. Tough serve to handle. A good defensive play for the Pirates. Getting the push over. Man, both sides just completely out of sync right now. This is a proper attack, though. Kendall Jurgens gets the kill. 21-17. So another serve for McWhorter. And McWhorter serves it into the net. Still a 3-point gap. 21-18. Southwestern in the better position. Keaton Rogers. One of the setters for Hardin-Simmons. Gives a good serve. Attack from Southwestern, no touch. Just a little bit out. Really trying to aim for that back line. Again, harder than it looks. Easier said than done. Serve from Rogers. A quick run the middle to Jurgens, and that'll be a kill for Kendall Jurgens. Jurgens with her 4th kill. Double substitution, Annika Flora enters, becomes the setter, and goes back to serve. Brooklyn Spikes up front. Spikes, the tallest player on the team at 6'2" for the Pirates. That'll be point for Southwestern. Spikes makes her presence known immediately. 23-19, Southwestern 2 away from taking the second set. Quick running to Hernandez. Wow, ball close to the net. It'll be point for Southwestern. Hardin-Simmons trying to force a joust, but a good play to keep it on Southwestern side. Set point for the Pirates. Running the slide, that'll be a kill for Abigail Allen as she has fun on the slide. Liz Keitel will enter as Ariana Villanueva rotated to the front row. She comes off for Liz Keitel. serve from Lee Jesperson. Flora, quick going to the middle, and that'll be the second set. Kendall Jurgens, it's point number 25. So 25-20, the final score in set number 2. Southwestern looking a lot better, and Hardin-Simmons offense looking a lot more, I guess, human, because that first set was incredible. Second set, still decent, but not what they were doing back in the first set. So we're at least playing 4 sets here in San Antonio. Hardin-Simmons, Southwestern tied 1 set apiece. We'll take a break on the Tiger Network as we swap sides once more and let these two teams make adjustments for their third set. Welcome back to San Antonio. Reed Rosales here on the Tiger Network. We are tied 1-1 set. Hardin-Simmons enters the ASC tournament next weekend, November 14th. They are the 2 seed in the ASC tournament. ETBU being the 1 seed over there. ETBU undefeated, the only undefeated team left in Division III volleyball. Hardin-Simmons will look to spring an upset against the ETBU Tigers, as ETBU will play Howard Payne in that first round. Only 4 teams in the ASC, so not a very long tournament, just 3 matches. Hardin-Simmons 3-3 in conference, a little bit of difficulty near the end of the year. Lost a 5-setter to Mary Hardin-Baylor, and then lost a 5-setter to ETBU. ETBU hasn't really been pushed that hard this season in terms of how many sets they've had to play. So to go 5 sets with them, very impressive. That was at Marshall as well, ETBU's house. We'll see how they do there. In the SAA tournament, Southwestern, the 2 seed, they will play the winner of the Barry Rhodes match. You would think, if it were to go chalk, Barry, which would set up a very interesting matchup, as the only team Southwestern hasn't been able to beat in conference this year is Barry. Barry will be much closer to home, as that is being hosted at Oglethorpe, which is in Atlanta. Barry being in Rome, Georgia, which is just north of Atlanta. Beautiful campus at Barry College. And that will be point for Hardin-Simmons. So they start the scoring off in the third set. They've got the first point in every set so far. Southwestern could not get the first attack off. Next serve is a freebie. Back to serve, Tatum Ahrens. No changes for either side rotation-wise. And that will be an easy enough put down for the Pirates. Jesperson is who they called. Set a little too far out in front of her. Southwestern up 2-1. Bumped up. Big swing from Jesperson, but a good dig by Izzy Rodriguez. Back row attack from Ahrens. Up by Keidel. Free ball for the Pirates now. Flora back set to Juergens. Great defense from both sides. What a good rally we got going on. Blanchard, one touch off the block. Trying to set it down on one-on-one, and it'll go the way of the Pirates. Hernandez trying to spike it, but Brooklyn Spikes came up and blocked. 3-1. What a nice rally. Love to see it. So from Ahrens, overhead receive from Keidel. Softer approach from Jesperson, and will end up working. So 3-2, Southwestern up. Number 3 for Hardin-Simmons, Lee Jesperson, back to serve. We are in set 3 of this match. One-handed set by Flora. Makes it so an attack does get off for Southwestern. A block put up, and it won't be a tool kill. Block number 6 for the Pirates. Lauren Beck will go back to serve. Lily McWhorter goes up front. Serve from Beck. Puts it to the libero Martinez. Attack from Keidel, much too tame. A tip over from Blanchard, gets down for the kill. So a really good start for Southwestern. Points-wise, at least. It took a moment before a team had their first proper kill. Another serve from Beck. Will be an ace. Shanked into the ground off of the platform of Liz Keidel. So 6-2. Southwestern's lead grows. 3-point scoring run. Better serve receive that time. Pirates push it over to Blanchard. Will that end up on the second floor? It won't, but no Cowgirl will be able to get to it either way. They got on their horses, still couldn't catch it. 7-2. Timeout called by Hardin-Simmons. Coach Crisp not wanting to let this third set get away from her squad just so quick. So 7-2 the score. And now Southwestern leading the hitting percentage category. And they are slowly but surely catching up in kills. And after Hardin-Simmons came out firing in that first set and keeping it kind of close in the second set, things are looking like they're slightly falling apart just a little bit. Got to use this timeout wisely and use it to regroup. The Southwestern, they are a super good team offensively. And if you don't keep up with them, they will leave you in the dust. They will boat race you. Pirates are ready. Cowgirls will break their huddle as well. So with Beck to serve, we're back into it. Hardin-Simmons desperately wanting a point out of the timeout. Overhead receive by Martinez. Pushing it over, and that'll be a tool kill for Liz Keidel. That's what you want. That's what you use the timeout for, right? Get the momentum back to your side. Kat Martinez serving. First attack from Southwestern handled well by Hardin-Simmons. Their attack, good touch from Ahrens. Blanchard swings, cross court. It'll be point for Hardin-Simmons, and Coach Flora incensed. I think he really wanted a touch there. saying you have to see that. Pushing to Blanchard, gets the kill that time. Double substitution. Look at the replay there. Is Johnson and Marks on the floor. Johnson back to serve. Swing from Keidel. Yeah, no touch. And that one hitting off the brickwork behind the court. Just a bit outside. 9-4. Southwestern 5-point gap. Have a nice lead. Serve from Johnson. Good serve receive. That'll be a kill. Abigail Allen will be credited for the kill there. She'll now head off. Another double substitution hits Hardin-Simmons rotation. Allison O'Shaughnessy. Good first swing from the Pirates, and a good block from the Pirates as well. Hardin-Simmons back set. And that'll get down for the kill. Rachel Nort will be credited. So O'Shaughnessy will go to serve once again. Bit of a change-up serve. Very close to the net on the serve receive. Pirates able to get an attack off. Keidel swings. Great dig from Ahrens. Blanchard has it sent back her way, but good enough to get another attack. But another block by Hardin-Simmons. Avery Tumlinson, 5'10" middle blocker, stuffs that attack. Block number 4 for the Cowgirls. That's trying the setter Tump. Barely gets over. But a block by the Pirates makes it 10-7. Lily McWhorter, Emily Marks say not so fast. Lauren McIntyre to serve. Attack from Hardin-Simmons. Not in. 11-7. Pirates up again. Hardin-Simmons looked like they might cut the gap a little bit, but now Southwestern back in a comfortable lead. Change-up serve from McIntyre. Makes it so they can't go to Jesperson. Doesn't matter, though. Liz Keidel gets the kill and then gives a very powerful chest bump to Jesperson, almost knocking Jesperson over. She was excited. Ariana Villanueva back to serve. Oh, Johnson really had to run to get a bump set out of that one. Aaron swings, but no hardwood for her. That'll be a point, Hardin-Simmons. Southwestern side just kind of in a bit of chaos the entire time. Couldn't string together an attack. Ariana Villanueva, another serve for her. Johnson, back set. Going to Marks. Marks will get the kill. 12-9. Southwestern out. Coach Flora told me that when the team was on the road at Millsaps, the entire football team for Millsaps was there to cheer on for the majors. Give an interesting atmosphere. Now, that same football team here at Trinity, as they'll play the Trinity football team later today. Point Hardin-Simmons. The ball just falls where the Pirates ain't. 12-10. Still a gap between the two sides. Serve from Hardin-Simmons. Attack from the 3-meter line from Marks. That'll be point Southwestern. They'll call a lift on the Cowgirls. Double substitution with Brooklyn Spikes up front and Annika Flora back to serve. First attack. That'll be point Hardin-Simmons. Like a wicked angle. Double substitution for the Cowgirls. Keaton Rogers goes back to serve. And Abigail Allen will go up front. Good serve receive from Izzy Rodriguez. Back set, and that'll be a kill. The ball just died at the hands of Villanueva. Tatum Ahrens, the freshman that has been so electric this year, gets kill number 4. Serve from Ahrens. Tough set, but it's gotten off. That attack doesn't reach Southwestern side. Bit of a mishit. Trying to go for the sharp cross-court angle, but not getting it. Timeout called by Hardin-Simmons. I think right now the big problem for the Cowgirls is that error category has really shot up after the first set. 7 errors in this set alone. When you're that high error, you're giving the Pirates a lot of chances, a lot of free points. Some of your leaders for both sides. For Southwestern, Chloe Blanchard has 10 kills, hitting .364. Has contributed to 3 blocks. Emily Marks, 7 kills, and Kendall Jurgens, 5 kills. Marks hitting .500 and Jurgens hitting .333. Meanwhile, for the Cowgirls, Jesperson, 9 kills, hitting only .83. Liz Keidel and Abby Allen both have 8 kills. Allen with a .462 hitting percentage. Both sides back on the floor. It's 15-11. Still anybody's set in this third set. Third set, very important to win. You don't want to be the one that has to win 2 sets in a row. Aaron serves us back into it. Rogers going to Jesperson. Works like a charm. That connection's been pretty strong. 15-12. The serve from Lee Jesperson. It's a good one. One-handed set, just easily put down by Jaden Hernandez. A tough serve by Jesperson, leading to an easy block. And that'll be an ace for Jesperson. That's her second service ace. Lee Jesperson, she has a double-double on the day. 10 kills, 12 digs. (15-14). Hardin-Simmons trying to tie things up. Swing from Blanchard. Wow, great defense, but point for Southwestern. They are going to call a double on Hardin-Simmons. No protest from the Hardin-Simmons bench. That one a little clearer. Beck to serve. Lauren Beck. Takes a little touch off the tape. Easy put down for Southwestern. Chloe Blanchard making use of that overpass. (17-14). Another serve from Beck. Back set. Good swing, but great defense by the Pirates. Forces a bit of a free ball for Hardin-Simmons. Next swing, a good dig by Ahrens. Bumped up. Blanchard will take the attack. Good dig by Martinez. And antenna called. Point Southwestern. That gap is back at 4 between the Pirates and the Cowgirls. And Beck will be off the service line as Jaden Hernandez just left a dent in the hardwood. It's a new court here at Trinity University. Now Julie Jenkins' court. First time the court has been changed since 1963. Serve has the Pirates a little out of whack. They get an attack off. Next swing, that's in the net. Pirates get the point. Johnson and Marks re-enter the match. Taylor Johnson will go to serve. Emily Marks in that outside position. Southwestern is happy to just trade points back and forth with the Cowgirls. Hardin-Simmons not as happy to do that. Rogers, quick set to the middle. It's in. Great kill for Avery Tomlinson. Double substitution for the Cowgirls as Allison O'Shaughnessy and Rachel Nort enter the match. Nort up front, O'Shaughnessy to serve. Marks. Wow, what a dig from Martinez. That was a wicked spike from Marks. Back set, swing from Blanchard is blocked. Avery Tomlinson and Liz Keidel came together to stop it. 1917. Change up serve, it's difficult. Swing from Marks, handled well by Kat Martinez. Liz Keidel gets a tool kill. And once again, Hardin-Simmons looking to tie things up. Last time they were at this point, Southwestern rattled off 3. Timeout, Southwestern. Coach Flora not liking the way things are going momentum-wise, looking to ice Hardin-Simmons a little bit. Been an exciting set, although offensively a little to be desired. Southwestern hitting 111 in this set, and Hardin-Simmons hitting 65 in this set. So it could be a little cleaner. Yeah, Hardin-Simmons right now trying to regain the lead despite the high error. And Southwestern just looking to close the set out. They've done a good job at maintaining the lead in this third set after they got it. Both sides are back out. Neither side using like all of their timeout time this match. They're back on the court. About 30 seconds left in that timeout timer. O'Shaughnessy, a good serve. She's been giving the Pirates some troubles. Swing from Marks, and that'll be a kill. Kat Martinez got an arm on it, but just too much power on that swing from Emily Marks. Lauren McIntyre will enter and go back to serve. (20-18). Will Southwestern pull ahead even further, or will Hardin-Simmons keep up? Keidel gets the kill. Took an odd trajectory through the Southwestern defense. 20-19. Ariana Villanueva will go back to serve. (20-19), Southwestern up. Izzy Rodriguez with the good serve receive. Going to McWhorter out of the middle, that'll be a kill. Excellent kill for Lily McWhorter. She's been such an impact player for her entire career at Southwestern. These Pirates looking to get back to the NCAA tournament. A win here today would help them out quite a bit. Tool kill for the Cowgirls. 21-20. We're in crunch time now, folks. Avery Tomlinson serving for Hardin-Simmons. Johnson going to Juergens. Good dig by Tomlinson. Attack from just in front of the 3-meter line. It'll be a kill for Hardin-Simmons. They've tied it up 21-21. So another serve for Tomlinson. Oh, shanked off the platform. That'll be an ace for Tomlinson. The junior middle blocker out of Johnson City, Texas, puts the Cowgirls up 22-21. Johnson going to Juergens, and Juergens destroyed the ball. It's 22-22. Took a hard clattering off of Avery Tomlinson. Annika Flora back to serve. She enters the match along with Brooklyn Spikes. Back set, the swing. It's kept alive by the Pirates. It's still alive. It'll be a free ball for the Cowgirls. 22-22, big point here. Jesperson tip. Good pickup by Flora. An attack by Ahrens. Villanueva with the dig. Jaden Hernandez gets the ball down for the kill. It is 23-22, Hardin-Simmons. Keaton Rogers has hands. Abigail Allen up front. A dangerous rotation for the Cowgirls, and an ace for Keaton Rogers puts the Cowgirls at set point here in the third set. Timeout Southwestern. In a set where Southwestern was leading for a vast majority of it, it is now Hardin-Simmons set point. We'll see what this timeout does for both sides. 6 aces for Hardin-Simmons. The serving has been excellent, and that's really what's been throwing the Pirates off most of the time. There's been a couple of servers that have come up for the Cowgirls that just caused problems for Southwestern. Jesperson's one of them. Tomlinson's the other. And O'Shaughnessy has also given some headaches to the Southwestern side. We're going to have a substitution for Southwestern. Madison Ingram will sub in for the Pirates. The Pirates team that has faced adversity both on and off the court. Coach Flora telling me this is a very strong team, both volleyball skill-wise and emotionally. Ahrens with the swing. Free ball sent over, but that is over and out. Southwestern needs the point to push this into extended digits. Tatum Ahrens serving. Service handled well. Out the middle. Southwestern gets the block. It's put over on one. Push to Blanchard. Villanueva with a great dig. Jesperson pushes it. Flora going to Blanchard again. It's blocked. And Hardin-Simmons will take set 3, 25-23. Coming back to win it. This is a match of the day, folks. 25-23, Hardin-Simmons up 2-1. We'll take a short break on the Tiger Network as both sides switch again and make their adjustments for set 4. Serve from Lee Jesperson. Good serve for Steve. And that'll be a kill for Kendall Jurgens. Kill number 8 for Jurgens. Player who struggled a bit to get going yesterday against Trinity. Really making her presence known in this match against Hardin-Simmons. Back set, and a block for the Pirates. Brooklyn Spikes and Chloe Blanchard. Stop that cowgirl attack. Another serve for Tatum Ahrens. Martinez takes the serve receive. Swing from the middle. Point for Jaden Hernandez. And Hernandez now with 11 kills out of the middle position. Very good day for the middle blocker. Swing from the 3-meter line, picked up by the Cowgirls. And that'll be a kill for number 21, Abigail Allen. Things are now knotted up 3-3. I'm sorry, Hardin-Simmons is up 4-3. Apologies. Huge swing, but a big block by the Cowgirls. Next swing from Blanchard, another block by the Cowgirls. Swing from Jurgens, and a kill for Kendall Jurgens, who has been on fuego to start this 4th set. Score 4-4 in set 4. We'll see if Hardin-Simmons is ready for the serve from Lauren Beck. She goes back to serve. Lily McWhorter up front for the Pirates now. Back set, running the slide. Good dig, but forces an over. Next swing from Keidel. Nothing falling. Blanchard gets the tool kill. Kill number 12 for Chloe Blanchard. It's a trio of Pirates that have led the way offensively this year for the team. Tatum Ahrens, Emily Marks, and Chloe Blanchard, that dangerous trio. And that's an ace for Lauren Beck. Now Southwestern clicking a little bit more than Hardin-Simmons currently in this 4th set. Has them a small lead, 6-4. Serve receive from Jesperson. Bit of an out-of-system attack. Blanchard gets another kill. Chloe Blanchard is having herself a match, to say the least. Chloe Blanchard, Tatum Ahrens, both freshmen, by the way, so they're going to be trouble in the upcoming years. Serve from Beck. One-handed set. Well, Pirates got the touch up front, but couldn't follow up on it. 7-5. Southwestern still leads. Allison O'Shaughnessy. Back to serve. Serve receive handled well. That'll be a very easy kill for Lily McWhorter. Very quick as well. With the Trinity coaching staff in the stands, taking notes on their next opponent, Hardin-Simmons. And probably taking notes on Southwestern as well. Team that they could see in the SAA championship. Serve from Johnson. Shanked off the platform of Jesperson. It's a free ball for the Pirates. Johnson going to McWhorter. Easy kill for Lily McWhorter. Timeout, Hardin-Simmons. Southwestern has been hitting very well. Hardin-Simmons is not hitting bad either in this set. Southwestern's hitting 500, Hardin-Simmons hitting 375. It's been a very fun set to watch. It's just Southwestern is playing better. Go back to that quote from Coach Flora on the win against Trinity in Georgetown. He said, "We played our brand of good volleyball just a bit longer than they did." And that's all it takes. Well, Southwestern's done with their huddle. Not wanting to get iced by the timeout. Hardin-Simmons taking a little more time. Coach Crisp talking to her squad, trying to get them rallied up. We have Hardin-Simmons back on the floor. So Taylor Johnson to serve. Tied in the lead for service aces on the team with 33. Doesn't get one there. Tip over by Keitel. Easy pickup for Southwestern. Blanchard swings. O'Shaughnessy going to Keitel. It's a kill for Liz Keitel. And she'll sub out for Ariana Villanueva, who heads back to serve. It's 9-6. Still Southwestern lead. Ooh, tough serve. But Southwestern able to get an attack off. Wow, that was perfect placement. Hardin-Simmons was expecting a hard spike from Ahrens, but instead she just kind of dinked it over to the near side. Wow, that was a super smart play. Lauren McIntyre to serve. Got Martinez with the good serve receive. At the middle, a block for the Pirates. Block number 9 for Southwestern. There be Pirates up front, and they be putting up the blockade for sure. Wow. Good serve, but just barely out. Fortunately, I don't think it is International Talk Like a Pirate Day, which is a real holiday. Johnson going to the middle to Marks, who swung out of the middle. Nothing happened there. Next swing, Tatum Ahrens. Kill number 5 for herself. She just brings such electricity to the court for this Pirate team. Lily McWhorter serving. O'Shaughnessy. And the Cowgirls' first attack handled by the Pirates. That'll be point for Hardin-Simmons. Next swing from Marks doesn't get past the net. Double sub for the Cowgirls, with Keaton Rogers going back to serve, and Abigail Allen up front. Big moment here for Southwestern. Rogers, one of a pair of setters, giving the Pirates difficulties on serve receive. Swing from the 3-meter line, blocked by the Cowgirls. Hernandez and Jesperson contributing to that block. Block number 8 for HSU. Serve from Rogers. Overhead receive from Ahrens. She takes the attack. Another smart play. Noticed a big hole in the middle of the floor and just said, hey, I'm going to put the ball there. She gets the kill because of it. 13-9. Similar to the third set, Southwestern having a 4-point gap. This time looking to close it out. Serve from Annika Flora. Wow, Jesperson left a bruise on that volleyball on that swing, 13-10. Southwestern still leads. Brooklyn spikes back up front for Southwestern. She entered alongside Annika Flora. The serve from Lee Jesperson. And a bit of a misset there. Swing didn't connect. Pirates will try again. Juergens gets blocked. Good coverage by Southwestern. Ahrens gets blocked. Coverage not there that time. 13-11. Hardin-Simmons lassoing some points their way. Jesperson, another one of the Hardin-Simmons servers that has been giving Southwestern serve receive a bit of headaches. Ahrens with the nice swing. Kat Martinez kept it alive. Man, Hardin-Simmons tried their best to get that ball over, but ultimately a Southwestern point. Chloe Blanchard subbing in, place for Lauren McIntyre. Blanchard up front. She's been excellent today, 13 kills. Going to the middle, that's an easy kill for Jaden Hernandez, who has her 12th kill of this match and will be hitting over 400. And Juergens gets blocked. HSU only down by 1. A good bounce back from Hardin-Simmons after a rough start to this 4th set. Kat Martinez with the serve. Out of the middle, Juergens. Hardin-Simmons keeps it alive. It'll be a free ball for the Pirates. Pushing it to Blanchard. Forces an over. Now to the middle again, and that'll be a kill for Kendall Juergens. (15-13). Southwestern still in the lead, but a slightly smaller gap. Lauren Beck back to serve. She entered this match alongside Lily McWhorter, who's now up front. Keitel. Not much to that attack there. Blanchard slams the ball. And Coach Flora wanting a touch. They called no touch. It was point Hardin-Simmons. And an appeal from Coach Flora. Another successful protest. Touch call. I think Coach Flora is 2 for 3 on his protests today. Had the protest in the 2nd set that got a replay and really brought all the momentum Southwestern's way. So Southwestern up 16-13. Tip hits the hardwood. A little too much space between the block and Beck the libero. Izzy Rodriguez will be back on the floor for Southwestern. Allison O'Shaughnessy. Give a good serve. And that'll be a kill for Southwestern. Big kill for Southwestern. That pushes their double substitution with Taylor Johnson and Emily Marks on the floor. Johnson back to serve. Marks up front. Dangerous offensive rotation. Although for Southwestern, pretty much every rotation is dangerous offensively. They are just such a good team. Shaughnessy will give it to Keitel, and Keitel will put that ball on the floor for the kill. Ariana Villanueva back to serve for HSU. Good turnout from the Hardin-Simmons crowd as well. Abilene, not a short drive. A bit longer than Georgetown, but still, good turnout. Marks gave it her best shot, but just a bit errant. 17-16, HSU only down by 1. The serve from Villanueva. Took a little touch off the tape. Tip by Blanchard down for the kill. Kill number 16 for Chloe Blanchard. What a match for her. but she'll have to take a break for a moment as Lauren McIntyre subs in to serve for her. Oh, tried the change-up serve, but you could tell off the hand that that was not what McIntyre wanted. So service error makes it 18-17. Southwestern still leads. The serve from Avery Tumlinson. McIntyre setting it up for Ahrens, and Tatum Ahrens gets another pretty looking kill. It's kill 8 for Tatum Ahrens today. She is a fun player to watch. Southwestern offense is very fun to watch. Serve from Lily McWhorter. The tip by Nort getting picked up by Southwestern. Free ball for Hardin-Simmons. Swing from Jesperson. Good dig by McWhorter. Swing from Ahrens. One touch off the block up front for HSU. Setter dump attempt picked up easily. Swing from Ahrens. Ends up on Hardin-Simmons' side. Whose point is it? It is Hardin-Simmons' point. As they call player in the net. I believe they called McWhorter in the net. They either called McWhorter or Marks. One of those two, because I saw 5. 19-18. Swing out of the middle. Wow, Southwestern kept that alive. Very impressive. Back set, the swing, and that'll be a kill. It's tied up 19-19. Abigail Allen getting the kill. Keaton Rogers to serve for Hardin-Simmons. Southwestern wants her off that service line. Johnson trying a very deceptive setter dump, and it will result in a lift being called on Hardin-Simmons. So a good play from the younger setter for the Pirates. Taylor Johnson, first year. Have some big shoes to fill after Annika Flora graduates. It's a special thing as a parent to coach your child, as Coach Flora has been doing with Annika. Kill for Hardin-Simmons. It's 20-20. We're in crunch time once again, folks. Liz Keitel on the floor for Hardin-Simmons. She comes in and goes up front. Jesperson serving. Flora, quick set. First attack sent back Southwestern's way. Free ball sent over to Hardin-Simmons. Southwestern couldn't decide who was taking it. And that'll be a kill for Hardin-Simmons. A little bit of chaos on the Pirate side gave Hardin-Simmons a prime opportunity to get the kill. Jesperson is certainly a server you like to see if you're Hardin-Simmons. She's really good at it. Ahrens swings, gets the kill. 21-21. Southwestern's at-large hopes on the line. Tatum Ahrens to serve. She's an excellent server as well. Rogers going to Keitel. Good touch off the block up front for the Pirates. They go to Blanchard. Blanchard gets blocked. Hardin-Simmons up 22-21. Kat Martinez serving for Hardin-Simmons. The junior libero gets an ace. 23-21. Time out, Southwestern. Coach Flora needing to regroup his team. because this is the biggest match for them this year in terms of the weight it holds for an at-large bid. You beat Hardin-Simmons here. Hardin-Simmons, highly ranked in the NPI, not like top 25 NPI, but still, if you're in the top 100, you're giving a quality win bonus for sure. Southwestern desperately wanting that. Hardin-Simmons at this point in the year is already in the we need to win the ASC tournament or else we're not going to the playoffs. It's a tall task ahead of them. But Coach Crisp telling me that it's always good to test the team, especially late in the season. Of course, Hardin-Simmons and the rest of the ASC teams having more freedom to schedule non-conference games because there's only 4 teams in the conference this year. That'll change next year, though, as McMurray and Schreiner will head over. Oh, that ball was probably out, taken anyways by the Cowgirls. See if that ends up biting them. Oh, but a missed set. Missed timing, out of sync. Match point, Hardin-Simmons. Kat Martinez to serve. Received by Blanchard. Swing from Jurgens. Dug up by Jesperson. Swing from Keitel. Good dig by Izzy Rodriguez. Blanchard trying the tip. Will it get down? It won't get down, but it won't get back over either. 22-24. Southwestern needs to play perfect, and they are relying on sophomore libero Lauren Beck out of Cypress, Texas. Pirates need 2 points in order to push it into extended digits. Good serve. Forces an over. Oh, but the Pirates out of sync again. Back set, the tip, and that'll be it. Hardin-Simmons upends the Southwestern Pirates. A 4-set win for the Cowgirls. They win the 4th set 25-22. I mean, really, at the end there, Southwestern just looked like they weren't clicking on offense really at all in the crunch time. And Hardin-Simmons used that to their advantage, as they should. Southwestern being a little higher error near the end of this 4th set as well. We'll run you through some of the stats. For Southwestern, Chloe Blanchard, 17 kills, hit 300, and contributed to 4 blocks in the losing effort. Kendall Jurgens, 10 kills, hit 286. Tatum Ahrens, 9 kills, only hitting 97. Had 12 digs as well, so good defensively. 9 blocks for the Pirates. And for Hardin-Simmons, it is Abby Allen leading the team in kills. It is a 4-player pile-up at the top, with Abby Allen with 13 kills, and then Jaden Hernandez, Lee Jesperson, and Liz Keitel all with 12 kills. Very balanced attack from Hardin-Simmons. Allen hit 320, Hernandez hit 429. Jesperson hit 129, and Keitel hit 212. Jesperson with the double-double, 12 kills and 17 digs. And Jaden Hernandez contributing to 6 blocks, Abby Allen contributing to 5, Avery Tomlinson contributing to 5. And 7 aces for Hardin-Simmons. Serving really was another big difference maker in this match. Hardin-Simmons was giving Southwestern fits on serve receive at points. And just gave them that opportunity to take this match. So big win for Hardin-Simmons. They will try to ride that momentum on into later today, where they'll play Trinity at 3 p.m. for Trinity Senior Day. So join us for that one, Hardin-Simmons fans. Meanwhile, for Southwestern, next stop for them, Atlanta, Georgia, for the SAA tournament. They will play Friday, November 14th at 4 p.m. Central Time against the winner of Berry and Rhodes. Well, for everybody in the control room, Josh Machigema, our executive producer. I have been Reed Rosales for the Tiger Network. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully you'll be back for our next volleyball match.